All right, inequalities. Actually, we'll come back to the top thing. So we have an equal sign, which means things are equal to each other, right? So I can say 2 is equal to 2.
Oh yeah.
The next one, equal sign with a little line through it, means it's not equal or not true. So something like 3 is not equal to 2. My grade 12 struggle with these from now on.
What?
So the inequalities. Actually, I don't want to put a line underneath there because that's misrepresenting it. If you see, everybody says the alligator. It hurts my soul when people say the Pac-Man and the alligator. All right, it means less than. Shh. This form means less than. So I could say 2 is less than 5.
Oh yeah.
You always read it left to right, just like you're reading anything. If you have a little sign underneath it, little line, that means less than or equal to. Didn't you learn that one?
Yeah, no.
So that. So it's the same sign as less than, but you put this little tiny line under it, and it means less than or equal to. So is 3 less than or equal to 5?
No. Well, technically it's not equal to.
No, but it's or equal to. So 3 is less than 5. Sorry?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Shh.
Yeah.
All right. But I could also say 4 is less than or equal to 5. And I could also say 5 is less than or equal to 5. Those are all true statements, right? Because of this little line, it means or equal to. You're going to see, we're going to have variables here, all right? If the, what do you guys say, Pac-Man?
Yeah.
If Pac-Man faces the other way,
No, it's Gator.
or Gator, whatever, it's a greater than sign. So 5 is greater than, I don't know, 4. Okay? If you put this little line underneath it, it means or equal to. So I could say 5 is greater than or equal to 4. But 5 could also be greater than or equal to 5. Those are, both true statements. All right. Graphing inequalities. Have you done inequalities before? Have you just done, that's what these little symbols are? Or are you just doing the numbers? Like which is the bigger number type of thing? And it eats the bigger number? Is that what you guys did? All right. So, if I say, how many numbers are there greater than 2? There's an infinite. All right, infinite means there's infinity, essentially. Number of solutions. So what are numbers that are bigger than 2? 3, 10, 100,000. These are all numbers that are bigger than 2. Okay? To represent an infinite number of solutions, you need a number line. Okay? So we use number lines to do it. There's other ways to do it. You'll learn in grade 10 and on, but for us, it's going to be a number line. So x is greater than 2. You always read it left to right. So x, this thing has to be bigger than 2. So find 2 on the number line. It's right there. Now, this is where it's going to be slightly different than what you learned last year. If it's just greater than 2, all right, it doesn't have the or equal to sign. It needs to be an open circle. So when you mark it on the line, it's an open circle because it does not include 2. Like you don't fill it in. It has no middle. Perfect. It looks like a donut. It's got a hole in the middle. Okay? You put it at 2. And then you say, Where are the numbers that are bigger than 2? Do I go left or do I go right? You go right. So you draw a line with an arrow. Every number to this side of 2 makes this a true statement. So if I put 3, 3 is bigger than 2. I put 10, 10 is bigger than 2. Okay, every number this way. The next one down has x is greater than or equal to. So if you have the or equal to, which is this little tiny line here, when you draw your circle, it has to be a solid circle because 2 is included in the answer. And then which way do I go? To the right. So this open circle means 2 is not included. And this one means 2 is included. All right. Next 2. X is less than negative 2. Open circle or solid circle? Open circle. And we have to be less than. Which way do I go? And then the next one, open or solid? Solid, because it's got the or equal to. And you still go left. All right. Do we feel okay with that? Is that a review of what you did last year?
No.
Not at all? Perfect.